Download the BCSN Plus app today.
St. Francis and Sandusky Perkins, both 1-0. Of course, the Pirates Division IV state runners-up last year. Knights take the lead in the first. Jaden Houston on the Wildcat snap around the left side and score. But Perkins Pirates looking to answer back. Very next drive, Sam Schwienfurth hits Connor Smith on the corner route, and we are tied up. This one was close the entire night. Knights punt. It's a bad snap.
Oh, no.
Drew Puckett scampering to pick it up.
Come on, get it off.
Breaks a tackle, but the punt is blocked into the end zone. JoJo Moore recovers it before it goes out for the safety. Touchdown Pirates. St. Francis executing the wheel route. Eli Beal wide open and scores. Next possession, Perkins has to punt it, and this time the punt is away cleanly. But a miscommunication for the Knights as both Rocco Pillarelli and Keyshawn Richardson try to catch it. Richardson grabs it, and he's going down the sidelines. Great idea by Richardson. Keeps his feet as St. Francis. They get the victory, holding off the Pirates 30-24. Eli Beal, another big game.
This post-game interview is brought to you by Superior Credit Union. We're not a bank, we're better.
All week, our coaches, we're scheming up in our 3-4, our 3 front and our 2 middle backers. We're going to bottle up the run. That way we could focus more on the pass and the back end. And starting out in the game, it seemed to really work. And towards the end, they caught on, so they started pounding the rock more, and it was playing right into our strengths. We've really been hitting home, our senior leadership and our captains really have to be focused. We're the leaders of the team, and we just got to do better.
Greg Franke and Craig Lubinsky leading our team in the Glass Bowl.
St. Francis played really well and losing to a good team because of turnovers last week. And it looked like that was starting again, and they were down 14-7 after they got off to a good start, but then they righted the ship.
Well, it started that way again for them, and I'm sure in their mind they're like, oh no, not again. And you're right, it did come back to them.
Especially against a team like Perkins, who even though they lost a lot of talent, they have a lot of guys who played a lot on the team that went all the way to a state final game, and they showed a lot of poise too, and St. Francis had to do the same or they wouldn't have won this game.
Well, absolutely. They were ready for him to throw the ball, and he did at the end. He showed why he was, the state runner-up last year at the quarterback.
It was odd because I think everybody thought they were going to try to throw the ball, but they really were forced to utilize mostly their running game.
Right, and St. Francis had to answer for that. The passing at the end, again, that was scary. It had been fun to see that was all game from them.
Well, they made a one-possession game at the end. We're an onside kick recovery away from really making it interesting. But St. Francis goes on to a big 30-24 win over Perkins.